All right, everybody, we're going to go ahead and get started here on our webinar number 16. Our weekly webinar for this week at the end of March. So we're going to go over some specific topics here. Just to show you, we're going to go over some long-term and short-term goal kind of information, and then how to work that out through enrollments and how to work that out through retention. It'll make more sense when we go through the PowerPoint here and as I talk about it. So there's going to be some good questions here to reflect on and to take note of so that you can be aware of them throughout Diamond Club and as you're building your business with your team. So, and then we'll go over obviously the stats and standings so that everyone can see where they're at in the Diamond Club standings for today. I'm glad to have everyone here. You guys are doing really amazing. You guys had a great weekend of enrollments, and we're super happy for all the growth that you guys are going through and bringing into doTERRA, not only with the enrollments and building your teams, but the growth that we're seeing in you guys as individuals that are participating in Diamond Club, how you're personally changing and how you're helping your leaders develop those leadership skills as you help and move forward. So we want to keep long-term in mind when you're thinking about Diamond Club. Obviously, Diamond Club is a short-term, it's only 4 months, and it's a lot of information and learning and team growth packed into that short amount of time. That's not something you're going to usually see regularly with doTERRA. That's why we have this program, is to jumpstart the business, to jumpstart you as a leader and to help you build your team. So it's very important to have short-term and long-term goals going throughout the Diamond Club so that you can keep not only the momentum and success from Diamond Club, but to steadily build your team in the future. Because it's an amazing experience and it's amazing growth, but that's not always how it's going to be. It teaches you very quickly how to run your business and how things should be done so that you can have those long-term goals and accomplish that information or those specific goals throughout the rest of the year and in the future. So some things you're going to be wanting to have on your why board or for your why is, what ranks are you going to be hitting during Diamond Club? What is going to help you achieve those future ranks after Diamond Club? Like I said, there's a lot of growth and volume that accumulates during Diamond Club, so you can jump up ranks quickly. After Diamond Club, you would want to kind of harness that information and that volume and prepare for the future ranks and set goals and action steps to reach those in the future. And that's kind of how you're going to accomplish that, is with those action steps. And in the next few slides, we're going to go over some more of how you're going to be doing that. And always remember and understand your why. Everyone has one. Everyone's different. Maybe it's to build a business. Maybe it's to have financial freedom. Maybe it's to build a relationship with your leaders, or gain leaders and build a relationship with them during Diamond Club. Or it could just be for personal development, or any number of those combinations of those whys could be yours, or it could be completely different. It's good to focus on that and to use that as an anchor every day in Diamond Club to push forward. So how are you going to accomplish those goals and rank advance and move forward in Diamond Club and out of Diamond Club? A big one is enrollments. That's kind of one of the main things or requirements in Diamond Club is, you have 18 enrollments that you need to get each month. Each week would be nice, obviously, but that's the requirement that we have for you. so that we can help you move forward in that, so you can build your team in those different areas that you have selected. A big thing that comes from those enrollments is the volume to help you rank advance, and since you're traveling to new areas, it's opening up new areas for you through those enrollments and meetings. So one way to help you reach your future goals and your goals during Diamond Club is to place those enrollments in the correct places. You know, if you are a silver above, we have account managers that can help you understand where to put those people in order to rank advance best, or to have the volume in the correct places in order to help your leaders move up in rank, which in turn will help you rank advance. So large number of enrollments. It's good to try and get a large number of enrollments throughout Diamond Club, because you are moving around, and that's pretty much the goal, is getting the enrollments to build your team and put them where you want them to have success in that way. And in order to get large enrollments, a lot of people that I've talked with, they focus on offering incentives, not just the Diamond Club incentives. You can offer your own incentives. Even doTERRA International from corporate, we have the Deep Blue promotion going on this month. You need to focus on incentives. What is going to help these people want to enroll? People love seeing little extras that they're able to get, not only through the Diamond Club enrollment promotion, but also through other promotions. For example, the Deep Blue, like I mentioned. Focus on those incentives, and if you want, you can even offer your own incentives, or for enrollments, or for your team, whoever gets so many enrollments during a week or during a month, or from a certain meeting or event. Maybe you have an incentive for your team so that they can get enrollments as well to build the business. Incentives are wonderful. And we're going to be doing one this next month, and I'll have more information later in the week, and definitely on next week's webinar when I'm going to introduce it for you guys that are participating in Diamond Club. Going to have an incentive for you, so be ready for that. So with these incentives and enrollments, it's good to get your team involved. You need to find out what motivates them. A lot of people get motivated by incentives. A lot of people get motivated by training exercises or personal one-on-one trainings to learn the information that you have for them, and to grow that way. You know, everybody's different. Everybody on your team is going to be different, and it's good to get to know them, to understand what helps motivate them. It's good to ask these questions to your team, and in order to help not only you but them grow and help motivate their team along the way. It's very important to do this, to find motivation for others so that they can keep moving forward, which in turn is going to help motivate you and show you the success that you're going to be having. A good point for enrollments: every event or meeting that you have, make sure that all people are followed up with. Maybe some people don't feel comfortable signing up right there at the event or within the 3 days. Try and follow up, and maybe schedule events to come back to those areas, or maybe offer an incentive just personally for an extra oil or two, or if they enroll and then have an LRP that you're going to give them a different oil as an incentive later. You know, there's different ways to do things, and it's good to find out what motivates each person in order to help them enjoy the oils and enjoy the business and building. So it's good to communicate and get to know each person individually. And obviously one of those things is going to be teaching business opportunity, obviously, when it's appropriate. Maybe some people have a business background, and they, right when they enroll, or even before they enroll, they want to know more about that section of doTERRA in order to be interested or be motivated to sign up and enroll. Like I said, everybody's different. Someone with a business background might find that very interesting and want to enroll because of that and start their own business, and then there you have a leader that already knows about business and is able to move forward. Other people that don't know much about business, and they're just in it for the oils at the beginning, and they're very passionate about that. They get to know them, and then once they have a little bit more knowledge, they're able to share it that way. through their love of the oils and through their understanding of the healing aspects of them and how that affects everybody in their lives. So everybody's different. Again, I'm going to keep saying it, and it's good to make sure you know the individual. One thing's not going to work the same on one person as it will for another. So another option is or how to reach your goals and to reach your enrollments and to get the volume and ranks that you need in the future for your goals is retention, to keep everyone coming back, or to keep them active, if you will, to get people on the loyalty rewards program. That's kind of how we measure retention mainly, is we have people that order monthly and get the product that way. So get new enrollments on LRP. It's very important to teach the basics of the loyalty rewards program in your events and in your meetings, and especially to those that are enrolling, so they can understand the benefits of that, how they can get free product and free points through that program, and have the benefits of the oils that they get to choose each month as they move forward. Maybe some people were enrolled quickly and they didn't get a chance to understand the loyalty rewards program, or they want to know more about the oils and everything. You can get the existing members that you have on your team to sign up on LRP as well. Just help them understand those benefits. Help them know how they personally can benefit from the oils, not only from the points and the free oils, but personally in their lives, on how it can change them and keep them in a happy state, and how it has benefited you. You can share that experience and help people understand that are already existing members, and help them get on loyalty rewards program, which will increase the volume, obviously. I've talked a lot about like what motivates people, and get to know the individual, which is true, and that's how you can help each person. The basis of your business, if you're trying to do it, is to try and get the orders, try and get the volume, and have people purchase the product, is basically what it comes down to. That's what we want to happen, and this is how we're going to be able to do that. LRP is key to that, for you to earn commissions and to move forward and to reach the ranks that you want. Set goals for numbers of people that you want on LRP, specifically for each event. Sign them up when they're enrolled, and try and get them also on the loyalty rewards program, helping them understand that, like I said. You have to set the little goals like that in order to reach the larger goals later. These are all stepping stones. And all this is going to help you to hit the Diamond Club ranks, or those ranks in Diamond Club. So it's going to help you jump up quickly, and then you can set plans in the future, like we've already talked about, in order to steadily increase in the future after Diamond Club. Follow-up is key. You guys need a follow-up from everybody that I've talked to, and people that have participated in the past, other Diamond Club administrators as well. Follow-up is key with new enrollees and with the new members, and even new leaders on your team, to follow up and make sure they don't have any questions. Make sure you've answered their questions clearly so that they understand it and they're able to explain it. Follow up to see if they haven't enrolled, see what might help them enroll. We've talked about the incentives and getting to know each individual person. Find out what works for them. Follow up with them. Follow up with your leaders to follow up with them. It doesn't have to be all you. And I'm going to keep saying this every week as well. A lot of people are putting too much pressure on themselves as a Diamond Club participant, when they could delegate more to their team and their leaders and those around them that want to help support you, that have already said they're going to support you before you started this. You just need to utilize them throughout Diamond Club with the events and the follow-up, and it's going to benefit everybody in the end with the volume and the commissions that are paid out and everything. So get existing team members to place orders as well. There's incentives. We've talked about incentives already. Use them for your team that you already have, not just those that are new or those that are learning. This is a great month, like I already said, for the 200 PV promotion. We have that at least twice a year, and this month is a good one to have everyone use. Find what motivates them to place orders. Find the incentives, or you know what, maybe people like to get together in a group and have a meeting and just learn more about the oils that way, and that way they would place more orders because they know more about each oil. A lot of people don't know the uses or understand what it could be used for, and by having those different classes, they'd be able to place orders for the different oils that they're not familiar with. Now that they know what they are used for, they can use them and share them with others. So I want to kind of do a little bit of reflection for everybody. I want you to think about all these questions and hopefully write them down and take note of them to reflect and look forward to the future. So this, basically remembering Diamond Club. How are you going to remember Diamond Club and the experience that it has brought to you? It's a unique opportunity to fast track your success. People can be very successful if they utilize and take opportunities that are available during Diamond Club. How are you going to completely have it transform your business? Diamond Club can do some amazing things, and I've heard some amazing stories from each of you, and I'm going to have some of the participants in the future on the webinars give us some information on and share with each of you how it's completely transformed their business and what's changed or what they've learned in order to help everyone else out as well, so they can reflect and use some of that success in their own business and in their own team. So how are you going to have this continue after Diamond Club? Are you developing yourself? Self-development is very important. There's things that you are going to be learning and changing in yourself in order to be a leader and to be a team member of your upline as well. Personal development, not only through the business, but yourself with the different traits that you're going to be learning and sharing, and patience and everything like that. Development is very important in all aspects of your life, and that's what we learn from our executives and leaders, and how to move forward and be better every day. Diamond Club is not only through the business, it's going to help you do that, but personally. So is your business progressing? I can honestly say that all of you are having progress in your business with all the enrollments that I'm seeing come in and all the LRPs that are being signed up and put through as well this month of March. You guys are doing amazing. Keep it up. Move forward. Reflect on these questions to be able to forward your progress even more. Are you making a difference? And I can say yes again, same fact as before, just by seeing the numbers. But you're also making a difference in other people's lives by introducing the oils and the benefit of self-employment, or the ability for them to have their own business. And you as a leader and you as an advocate and friend to them, you're able to help them make a difference in their lives to change as well. And I've also heard many stories, and I want to have some of you share them on Facebook and in future webinars about this, the difference that you've made of changing people's lives through Diamond Club and through the meetings that you've had and the events that you've been able to hold with your team and your hosts. And then the other one is Diamond Club making a difference for you? This is a personal reflection for each and one of you to reflect and understand what difference has that made in your life moving forward, and how are you going to utilize that? How are you going to make the most of it? And if you feel like it's not, how can you change what you're doing now in Diamond Club in order for it to make a difference with you, in order for it to be a benefit and show success and have progress in your life and in your business? So please reflect on that. Here's a list of the highest February enrollments on loyalty rewards this month in March. It's a list of who has the most LRPs running this month from the enrollments last month. So I just want to congratulate them. These participants: John Croft, Penny Hardy, Lynn and Peter Guerin, Kisayan Appleby, Rosemary and Gavin Nearney, Julian Goshling, Michelle Gay, Polly Delaney, Renee and Byron Twilley, Daryl Trimbach, Michelle and Godfrey Tindall, Penny Huxtable, Kristen Thrush, Helen O'Grady, Tony Zaida, and Carmen Guerin. You guys are doing amazing on setting people up on loyalty rewards. It's really what's going to be helping you in the future as you get the continual volume from the loyalty rewards program and your team to move forward with that volume. A lot of volume is given to you through the enrollments, but if you don't continue doing enrollments and you don't have anyone on loyalty rewards program, that volume is basically going to go away in the future, and you won't have a base to move forward with on rank advancing and meeting your goals. So a big part of meeting those goals and rank advancing is getting those members on loyalty rewards program to have a steady base and a steady group of volume in the future. So congratulations those that have been doing that. If you haven't been doing that as much, maybe readjust your goals and rethink how you're teaching it, or maybe you're not teaching it and you're just trying to get enrollments. Maybe that needs to change so that you can move forward and have that volume. And here's our top 20 or 21. It looks like Flip and Carmen have the same amount of points there towards the bottom of the top 20. Just want to congratulate everyone for the success that they're having. You guys are doing amazing. I love seeing the success and the change in the rankings and of the top and even in the bottom. People are moving up and down, not just because someone's not having success, is that you're learning and you're progressing. You are sharing your successes and helping others so that we should see the success across the board. And I thank you all for what you're doing. Keep up the great work. Don't feel down about anything. You guys can do it. Just readjust your goals, move forward, and work with your team. It's very important to do that. That's a key to work with your team and have those enrollments on LRP. So congratulations again to everyone here on the leaderboard. I'll read you off. So we have Lynn and Peter Guerin, Kisayan Appleby, John Croft, Penny Hardy, Michelle Gay, Tanya Zaida, Aaron Blott, Nick Fairbairn, Michelle and Godfrey Tyndall, Margarita Humphreys, Renee and Byron Twilley, Polly Delaney, Rosemary and Gavin Nearney, Kirsten Thrush, Jean Goshling, Sam Bunker, Daryl Trimbath, Shannon Morgan, Penny Huxtable, Pip Hughes, and Carmen Guerin. So congratulations, guys. You're doing amazing. If you've noticed, the people that have the highest percentage of enrollments on loyalty rewards programs, a lot of those, if not all of them, are on the same list of the top participants strictly because of that. You get extra points for having people on loyalty rewards the 2 months following their enrollment. So the more people you have on LRP, the more points you are also going to get in Diamond Club to be able to move up and be on the leaderboard. So it's something to look into if you're not currently on this list and you want to be part of the top participants in Diamond Club. That's something to look into, is focusing on teaching the LRP in a simple manner so that people can understand it and utilize that great incentive that is continual through doTERRA. So good job, everybody. Keep up the great work. And again, there's the contact information for me. Unfortunately, we don't have a guest speaker this week, but next week we will. And we'll get some great information out from them to everybody. So thank you all for participating, and we'll see you next week.